get there to eat.
So glad everyone's here, and today I am on right mindfulness. I know there's 3 weeks left, but the last week I was thinking of doing something that was related to the Eightfold Path. That was a little different, so it's gonna be a little bit of a run ahead. Um, Hello, guys. When I went into contemplation of this, I sometimes do these meditations where I just think on one thing. What kept ringing for me was there is no way for me to have liberation without mindfulness. If I am not able to practice and to some extent live mindfully, then I will always be at the control of my aversions, my desires, my ignorance, and other people. Mindfulness to me is the big jump. Like there's a bunch of little jumps, but it's the big jump into liberation. Liberation is a kind of freedom that people don't talk about much. You know, as a citizen of the U.S., United States, certain freedoms are enumerated in the Bill of Rights that I have, or supposedly have. But there is freedom with mindfulness, with liberation, that cannot be taken away. And that's the ability to be in a way that was illuminated by the Buddha, and I think by others, but in the path I choose by the Buddha. To be mindful to me is also to be alive. When I am on the stream of addiction and desire and fear and aversion and ignorance, then my senses and my thoughts and my feelings are just all clogged up towards what is really here, towards what it is to be living. I remember a teacher bringing up at a session I had attended that he had asked me and everyone, do you just want to continue to live your life as just one long stream of consciousness, just one long connection of thoughts that just keep popping on and on and on? And I spent a lot of time, so much time thinking about it that I don't remember everything that guy said, but I remember that. And the answer for me was no, which surprised me. I want to have the capacity to extinguish that, even if just for a moment. Put it out like you would put out a fire. Mindfulness is egoless awareness. When I think of mindfulness, some of the practices I have I have embraced, and there's many, but they're just everyday practices. We had a person who probably still comes here a lot, but I don't see much on Monday nights, and he does tea ceremonies, and I think that's just a phenomenal thing. So when I make my coffee in the morning, I before I even leave, I just stand in front of the counter and I pick up my cup of coffee and I just still my mind and I just drink that wonderful drink of, sorry, caffeinated coffee. It is an addiction, but it is wonderful. and, and I just enjoy the taste and the temperature and the moment and don't let anything else interfere with that moment in the morning. And by then, I'd already been chanting. I'd already done my meditation for the wellness of others. So that's just another moment, but that's one I do. Another one I do, when I go to Zoom meetings online, it's really easy for me to be distracted with everything. Not just the technology on the computer, but with everything going on around me. And and it's hard for me to stay focused on what's being said. And the point of me going to that meeting is in the Sangha, is much of the Dharma, much of what I could learn to help me achieve that liberation. So it's important that I hear it. And I've had moments where I repeat everything in my head that the person had just said. And I am able to follow in the meditation. Another time, I was attending actually a 12-step meeting. And there's stuff I needed to get done, but I still wanted to be in the meeting on Zoom. So while I was doing some of the activities, in order to keep my mind centered, I'd actually chanted, and I could hear everything they were saying, which actually shows how crazy my mind can be. Because if I'm chanting and I can hear what they're saying really well, what's the chatter like in my mind that I can't hear what they're saying when I'm distracted, right? It really informs me of that. And those are two different things I've done in meetings. I've chanted to hear people, and I've repeated what they've said. I think when I think of the liberation, the freedom that can be attained by mindfulness, and when I looked at this, they talked a lot of mindfulness and the purification of mind. The purification of mind. It's like a crucible, where a crucible, they take it and they purify the silver, right? And they can use it to make things. The purification of mind. I think of Thich Nhat Hanh, like I often do. And I think of the seed consciousness. And he will talk a lot about our diets, not just our food, but media diets, and being aware of what's going into our mind, because everything arises out of that seed consciousness that is our thoughts. I'll tell you, I've woke up in the morning with just crazy songs going through my head that I'm sure were in a dream or something, but I woke up with that going through my head. Like my mind never stopped while I was sleeping. I mean, maybe one of the worst is a song called Baby by Justin Bieber. It's awful. And I'm not going to sing it because I think it would, but I've had that, and I'm aware it's my seed consciousness. I never intentionally listened to that song, but I heard it, and it was very catchy, and it got in there. And then the other things, like when I have a reaction, it's seed consciousness. If somebody does something, and man, I'll set it up. Well, I could think, oh, they're going to do this, and then I'm going to get angry. And that's like my plan. But if I'm mindful, I'm going to say, oh, A, I'm predicting they're going to do something that they may never do, which is often the truth. And B, I'm determining that I'm going to have a reaction which is not the reaction of a liberated person. It's not a skillful way for me to be. And when I'm not mindful, I may just go and continue through and follow through with that thought. And then later on, I'll recognize it because I meditate, so it comes up. But there is the potential for my thoughts not to be my own. There's always interdependent arising. We all share the same language and a lot of the same thoughts and beliefs and culture. But to be with the thoughts and be aware of where they came from and be liberated within the context of those thoughts. So one thing I'm going to think about a lot more is purification of mind. So I did want to do some chanting and some quiet meditation. I'm just getting a little more comfortable. And the chant I want to do is, Blessed is the heart of the lotus, Om Mani Padme Hum. You can follow along if you feel comfortable when you know it, online and in here. We'll do it for a few minutes, followed by a few minutes of silence. The reason I'm choosing Om Mani Padme Hum is it seems to relate to that polishing of the mirror so that I am able to see reality more reflected in that mirror and not the mess that is a lot of the stuff that I've been fed on the mirror. And that relates to the chant for me. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Sorry. You're good. Let's enjoy the silence for a minute. with that, dedication of merit. May all places be held sacred. May all beings be cherished. May all injustices of oppression, devaluation, and theft be fully righted, remedied, and healed. May all who are captured by hatred be freed to the love that is our birthright. May all who are bound by fear discover the safety of understanding. May all who are weighed down by grief be given over to the joy of being. May all who are lost in delusion find a home on the path of wisdom. May all wounds to forest, rivers, deserts, oceans, all wounds to Mother Earth be lovingly restored to bountiful health. May all beings everywhere delight in whale song, bird song, and blue sky. May all beings abide in peace and well-being, awaken and be free. Namaste.